Last week I told you history is exactly that because the Saints hadn't won an opener in 6 years. This week, history is even more so. Time for Saints football.
It's time to talk Saints football with the one and only Stephen Wiley.
Hi, I'm Steve Wiley. Last week I told you history is exactly that. What was I talking about? Saints hadn't won an opener in, 6 years or something? All right, so much for that. Done. Okay, now, this week, I think history is even that much more so. Let go of it. You know what I'm talking about. You know, somebody filed a lawsuit over the NFC Championship game. If they'd won, what difference would that make? It wouldn't put the Saints in the Super Bowl. Let it go. They're headed out to the West Coast to take on the Rams, and this is going to be a tough one. Saints are a 2.5-point underdog. I'm okay with that, especially since they're going to be 2 time zones away from home. Now, these are 2 excellent football teams. There's a lot of excellent football teams in the NFL. And quite frankly, the difference between winning and losing is about that much. The difference between a Super Bowl champion and a team that finishes in last place in their division isn't that much in terms of talent. NFL players are the best 0.2% of guys who come out of college. So what's the difference? The intangibles. Desire, intelligence, preparation, game planning, coaching. Well, both of these teams have that. Okay, so I'm not going to go into a whole lot of breaking down. I think what this game is going to come down to is quite simply a matter of who wants it the worst, who's better prepared. These teams both got high-powered offenses. I expect a lot of scoring. The way the Saints were unable to stop the run against Houston really bothered me. They were a little thin on the interior defensive line. Should be in better shape on David Onmanyata. He's supposed to be back. Sheldon Rankins is listed as questionable, so I don't know. We'll see on Sunday. By the way, I'm never going to forget Deshaun Watson's name again. That kid can play. So anyhow, well, I digress. What's going to happen in Los Angeles on Sunday? Well, we'll be right back.
And now it's time for Steve Wiley's Pick of the Week.
Okay. I think I mentioned a minute ago the Saints are 2.5-point underdogs against the Rams. That would certainly figure. That being said, they're going to have a chip on their shoulder. This is going to be a very highly motivated team. Sean Payton's one of the most passionate coaches I've ever seen. These guys are going to be prepared. It's going to be, as I mentioned a minute ago, a high-scoring game. Saints are going to win it, though. I'm Steve Wiley. Thank you so much for joining us for 70 Seconds of Saints.